talking to myself, but it's like I was too weak to be someone else. Good thing that I'm a creep when I'm singing all alone, but it's like I couldn't see straight on my own. When I fall, I start again, and when I feel like I'm just dead, and when I call, it comes again, and now I see it's in my head. Yeah, there's something that saves me all the time in my head. Yeah, it circles when I'm breaking down, like a whisper in my head, coming from out of nowhere, like a whisper in my head, when I've got something to share, like a whisper in my head, when I'm unable to speak, coming from somebody else. Now I know it is just stronger than myself. That's the way I have to live. Now they fall down every night. In the end I'm not alone, and that's my life.
Hello and welcome to BYW 61. Today in commentary, it's just me, Reece, Tyzzer, and the first thing scheduled to happen is for Brad Taylor to come out and chat.
If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home, when I'm home.
So last episode, it was me and Toby Holloway versus Reece Tyzzer from the Nightmares in the ring, and it's a good match. Reece fought well, but me and Toby Holloway got the win in the end. We got it in the bag, as predicted by me. So today I want to face the Nightmares because I feel like I can re-amend what I did in the episode 2 episodes ago, because I feel like I've come back stronger and I can beat them. So yeah, Nightmares, come on, come out.
Brad, you're delusional. If you even think for 1 second that you could beat the Nightmares, who one half is the BYW champion and the other half is the general manager of BYW.
Just because you're the general manager doesn't make you the big balls in BYW, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Champion, but did he earn it?
Yeah.
You just gave it to him.
But after 30 episodes, don't you think he deserves another chance?
I know. I mean, obviously he did well to keep it when he won it his debut, but he hasn't had it since then. And you just gave it to him. I mean, I'm not trying to say that he's not rightful owner of it, but he is. You know, he's a good wrestler, but I feel like I can beat you two. I just feel confident, so I feel confident in myself. I'm not saying that you two are bad or anything.
Well, Brad, your confidence is about to end when we beat you.
Alright, that's fine.
Just like we did in 58. So let's go, Brad.
58, yeah.
Prepare yourself.
Okay, yeah. I'm prepared. I'm prepared for a long time.
Let's go.
Alright, so we're into this match, and we're straight off, in fact, with a clothesline from Reece Tyzzer, showing that dominance that the Nightmares have against anyone they get in the ring with. And another one. Let's talk about the last few episodes.
He thinks she can beat us.
So last episode it was Toby Holloway and Brad Taylor versus Reece Tyzzer. They expected the Nightmares to be there, but Ben MK wasn't there. We're not really sure why that was. I'm sure there is an explanation for that. But Toby and Brad picked up the win, and it was a great match. It really was. And great spear from Brad Taylor. And yeah, so that happened. And then in 59, where the Nightmares made their debut, I think I said 58 when I was out there, but it was 59. And they beat Brad on a handicap match, and this is the rematch for that match. Wasn't the best of power bombs. I don't think they can do it anymore, to be completely honest with you. I don't think Reece and Brad can do it anymore, but he's recovered himself with a great DDT there, and Brad's head goes flying. But yeah, there was the last few episodes, but the Nightmares are back here today to face Brad again in this rematch. And I haven't really got anyone to ask. I was about to say, who do you think is going to win, Brad? But he's not here. Personally, I think the Nightmares will win because their form is excellent, and they only just... Well, they didn't lose. Reece Tyzzer lost as one half of the Nightmares last episode, and that was only just. He didn't even have his tag team partner, Ben MK, but I think if he did, they would have won it. But Reece Tyzzer, he's a very tactical guy, so's Ben MK, so... You know, that was probably a tactical move, and it could be leading up to something in the future. But anyway, yeah, let's get into this match a bit more instead of talking about the past episodes. Brad's in control here. What will he try for? Oh, he's got Reece up. What a move. I don't even know what that's called, but here's the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out. That must have definitely taken the breath away from Reece. You could hear the sound he made. It obviously hurt him. What a great move. That's never been done before. Kick to the stomach from Reece, though. He's able to get back up here. And a sleeper hold from Reece Tyzzer. You don't normally see this in BYW, but there's the sleeper hold. Brad has to drop down to his knees. He's already dazed. Reece used to be good at this when they used to use it back in BYW 10 to BYW 20, around that time. But Brad was close enough to get the ropes. Reece isn't happy about it, though. He's pushed Brad into the side of the ring. But that is the rules, unfortunately, Reece. Although he's the general manager, he definitely should have a bit more respect for Brad. And a great drop kick from Brad Taylor. Reece went really high there, and he's struggling to get back up now, whereas Brad looks concentrated on what's going to happen next. Hang on a minute, Reece Tyzzer gets his own back, though. And he drop kicked him too, but here's the pin and a kick out at 2 from Brad Taylor. Reece is in control. It's a bit back and forth here. Ben hasn't come in the ring yet, but I'm sure there's a reason for that. As I said before, Reece is very tactical, and I'm sure he'll be coming in the ring soon. Back into the grapple hold, though. Reece wins this one. Didn't win it last time. It was Brad that did. And Brad went on to spear him, but Reece has gone on to have a few kicks here into the bum. What a nice little kick. That does hurt, though. And Reece is going for the second DDT, and he gets it. 2 DDTs in this episode from Reece, not something you normally see from him. Obviously, time to time he does use it, but 2 in 1 episode is pretty rare for him. What's he going to try for, though? Pushes Brad back into the net. What will he try for? The spine buster. Gets his finisher, and it could be all over for Brad. Reece thinks it's over. 1, 2, and a kick out from Brad at 2. But to be fair, I kind of expected that. Brad is very, very, very resilient. And here comes Ben MK. Reece Tyzzer made the tag, and he's swapping out here for Ben MK. Let's see what he can do in this match. He hadn't been in it for a while. He lost his BYW Championship to Brad in BYW 43, so he isn't happy with Brad. Then Brad went on to match Ben's longest reign as champion. They're both on 10 episodes. Ben had it from 33 to 43, and Brad had it from 43 to 53. So Ben does not like Brad, as you can see, with a great punch. Brad went to hit Ben. Ben just stood there, and then Ben gets his own back with that great punch that brings Brad right down. What's he going for, though? Is it the finish of the choke slam? He gets the choke slam, and it could be over already. This would be a quick match. Here comes the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out from Brad. But again, it doesn't surprise me because Brad is so resilient. He is known for being resilient, and it's shown here today, definitely. Straight back up somehow. He's hurt Ben. What's he going to try for? Clothesline from Brad. Trying to build the momentum, get it back. Another clothesline from Brad. Really focused here. And a spear. There's the combination. Brad's back in control. Here's the pin. 1, 2, not even a 2 count. But Brad's definitely building momentum back. His best chance was really to get Reece back in the ring and destroy him, because he would have the best momentum against Reece, because Reece is more tired than Ben. He's been in the ring longer. But Ben sits back up and he's not phased from that. He's still going. Spear from Ben MK, and down goes Brad. Brad didn't see that coming, and a few punches now from Ben MK, the BYW champion. He's got Brad back up. What's he going to try for? He's got hold of him, pushes him back into the corner, and a pop-up power bomb from Ben MK. A bit of a skewiff one, but you know, he still got it at the end of the day. He's got the pin 1, 2, and a kick out from Brad. Again, that's insane. But Reece wants to tag, and he's been allowed it. In comes the other half of the Nightmares, the general manager.
This is my win.
Says it's his win. But Brad disagrees with it. Oh no, straight away, it's a rock bottom. It could be over now. Reece made a mistake. 1, 2, and somehow he's still in it. I mean, Reece is resilient in himself. He's not as good as Brad with resiliency, but you can see there, he's definitely got something. But wow, quick snap rock bottom there from Brad. And I'm surprised it hasn't beat Reece. I thought he would have gone out there, to be fair. Oh, and that is how he stops Brad's momentum. He does it all the time, near enough every episode. Last episode, he did it once to Brad and once to Toby. And it's just the character he is, really. He's the bad guy that doesn't care about dirty moves. He doesn't need to, because he's a general manager. He makes his own rules. Oh, great punch from Brad Taylor, though. That stopped his momentum. What's he going for? The twist of fate. Gets the twist of fate, and Reece goes flying back up into the air. Here's the pin. 1, 2, and still these guys are going back and forth. I don't really know who's going to win this. I'd say the Nightmares still, because Reece has hit a spine buster. Ben MK's hit a choke slam, and German suplex there from Brad Taylor. And although Brad's hit a rock bottom on Reece, I still don't think that could be it. I just don't. Brad suffered 2 finishes. Reece has suffered 1, and Ben has suffered none. Good punch from Reece, trying to build the momentum back. Can he get the backdrop? What a backdrop. He got a lot of height there. I'd say that's the best backdrop he's ever done, and he's done quite a lot of good ones. Here's the pin. 1, 2, and Brad, being the resilient guy that he is, kicks out one more time. I don't know if he'll be able to next time they get a pin, though. He does look a bit dazed now. Oh no, Reece went for the tag, and Brad says no to that. I think Reece tried to jump over Brad like he did a while ago, but he's not having it. Brad pulling Reece back. He's not going to let him get the tag. And pulling him back again. Down goes Brad, and this is just not fair on Reece, but talking about being unfair, Reece is the worst for it. Oh, hang on a minute. That turned it around. There's the spine buster. Brad didn't see that coming, and Reece has now managed to make it to Ben MK, and in comes Ben MK for the second time this match. He's coming in. This could be the end for Brad. I mean, it's just too fast-paced for him. Brad's only just got back up. Good punch, though. Uh-oh. Ben MK didn't like that. He's hitting with a great punch himself. Goes for the dirty deed. Gets the dirty deeds. It was a bit... it wasn't right, but he got the dirty deeds, and Brad's down. That's all he cares about. But he hasn't gone for the pin because he knew it wasn't right. Oh, hell no. This could be the second chokeslam we see this episode. He gets the chokeslam again. Brad's witnessed 2 spine busters and 2 chokeslams. This has got to be it. Ben MK go for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and the Nightmares pick up another win in BYW 61 against Brad Taylor for the second time, just like they did in BYW 59. Anyway, thank you for watching BYW 61, and we'll see you in BYW 62 next time.